My name is Devin Jones. I'm 18 years old, and I'm a part of Homeword, Asheville Youth Poetry. Reasons I can no longer watch the news and why I'm sick of being praised for my strength, or an honor for those who cannot speak about their sorrow. 1. If you ever catch me watching the news again, I'm probably checking to see if there is a headline swallowing another child. And once that child's face has left the screen, there will be a host validating the evil that brought them there. The nation will witness the slander of a ghost and then refuse to let him or her die or decay without conviction. 2. And after every time I've read a poem somewhere, someone commends me for my courage, and all I can hear is, "What gleaming bravery you have." Thank you for giving us another glistening wound to snap to. Congratulations, Devin. I just hope that poem was not foreshadowing for you. Or wow. I can only imagine the amount of bodies you have seen eternalize into the concrete. Anyway, I'm watching the news again, and there is a man demonizing an erased child in the mother's face, and she sinks into herself, and the boy's name dare come across the screen again, and the father crumbles into her arms, and I'm wishing angels on them, and I'm wishing angels on myself, and as I pray into my pillow, I assume that there is someone else getting stripped of their dark halo, being stripped of their moon-kissed skin, and what else is there left for me to do? What other choice do I have except to drape their bodies in metaphor? And so the morning after Alton Sterling's face was everywhere, I wrote a poem, and I read it in front of faces that I could probably see myself in if I tried hard enough. And as I was stumbling over imagery, he was somewhere rotting, and I hated myself for it. Because as his mother had to wear black, I was somewhere adjusting my own microphone, and we kept dying, and we kept dying, and we kept dying. And I started writing so much about Black Death that I thought I was prophesying. And how do you expect me to take pride in my own strength? How do you expect me to take pride in my own strength when it is still the day after the death and I am neck deep in my own confliction? Honestly, I wish that I could put each childless mother in my chest, let her ransack my insides to take whatever she needs to fill the space that her child left. 3. In the hallways at school, my voice feels muffled. I look into the eyes of children who could die later on, and I too am a part of this, the hushed collective, the tongueless ones. The kids who look into the eyes of adults that do not resemble their own. The adults who do not wish to acknowledge the suffering culture, who do not encourage us to keep fighting, who do not let us discuss what we need to be fighting for. And how dare we want to discuss survival? I imagine each endangered child stepping onto campus, digesting their own fear. We learn so quick to leave the weakness outside of the classroom. We learn so quick that we would not want to taint the classroom environment with such vulnerabilities, would not want to compromise the education room, would not want the kids to think that they have a reason to keep waking up in the morning. And it is no longer about that. It is no longer about speaking up for those who cannot speak for themselves. It is about discussing what is suffocating the silent ones.